Hey, you get to watch me fumble my balls. Lucky you. How you doing? Great to see you. Was I just woke up, had a shower, did some quick house chores, and here I am. I'm laying on my. Ouch, that burns. I've been a Giants fan since like grade 4, and I'm old AF now. So yeah, there's that. I don't claim to be good at this game either. I just like playing, hanging out. Oh, I'm still half asleep, even though I had a freaking shower. I pulled a McCoy, a Blaze McCoy there, Blaze radio. I had a super cold shower, but apparently it's not working. Gross what? Now what did I do? I told it. From who, Michael? Who's that? Who told you to do that? I got you back there, Michael. There you go. Michael, get Miss Me too if you can. Right there. Hey Rob, how you doing? Everybody's butt for the Giants. That's why I like playing. Let me share this out. Yeah, I am terrible at the game. At least I can admit it, right? Admit your weakness. Hey, Miss Me, this is my best friend for 29 years. He lives in the same city me. Anybody who's my friend that long deserves a medal. There's my brother. I call him my brother, Rob Matchett. Anybody could put up with me that long, eh? Miss Me? I'm just going to play 2 games. I'm not going to be on here long because I got stuff I got to go do. And I don't know how I feel quite yet. So there's that. Yeah, she's the dumpling. She calls me Goober and she's my dumpling. She's from New Orleans. No, I don't know. Are you from New Orleans? I know you're from Louisiana. She's from Louisiana. We have to get there, Rob. Someday we got to get there. Oh, I got to do Bourbon Street. As people know, I'm just saying it for other people. I know you guys know. I'm a chef, so I want to try like real New Orleans food and all the good stuff. Someday, maybe. New Orleans is sinking, baby, and I don't want to swim. Swim! Oh, very cool. Is it? It can't be any worse than where we live, Miss Me. We live in the murder capital of Canada. So I would probably feel right at home on Bourbon Street. Yeah, we live in one of the highest crime cities in Canada. Look up Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada, and type in murder capital, and we show up. But it's got to be one big party though, eh? Like booze and food and. Oh, okay. So you're saying it's best to go in groups then, obviously? Why? Like, what goes on there? Oh my God. Rob, it's past Simpson Street, man. Any street. I hate this city. I want to get the hell out of here. Well, I lived here my whole life. Well, we both have. Except for 3 years, I lived in a small little. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Nice to see you. Thank you, everybody. Smash that thumbs up button for me. Hit that subscription button if you haven't. Oh, nice. I bet you they don't put that on their tourism website, right? okay. That's scary, man. So it's pretty much like Thunder Bay. Like no, there's like literally, I'm not even joking. This year alone, I just saw on my Facebook feed yesterday. There's like 3 women missing, and I got a freaking daughter here, and I'm supposed to feel safe letting her go to like university and stuff. There's seriously like, there's more than 3, but 3 alone this year. Women are missing here. Where did they go? And everybody thinks Canada is so freaking wonderful. It's hilarious. Oh, it's so peaceful, so kind. Our streets are rough here, man. It's rough here. It is. It's not. Well, I was gonna say it's not gun violence, but now it is. Now we got big gangs from Toronto. There's 2 big gangs from Toronto here fighting for the drug trade, and then well we have Hell's Angels, but they're pretty low key. They seem cool. But yeah, it's an all-out war here. The cops are doing the best they can, and they're getting them here and there, but you can only do so much, right? What can you do? I don't feel safe here, but I haven't felt safe here for 10 years, so it's nothing. It's nothing new. How about that? Come over, I'll whip you up some pancakes. There you go. Those are, I'm not even joking. I made that like the day before in my head. I had a different plans, and then somebody's like, oh, somebody I know is like, oh, that's probably too much. I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. So I changed it a bit, and then I'm like, well, what happens if we took cinnamon buns, pancakes, blueberry pancakes, and threw some bacon in it? People are really liking that one, actually. Quite a few views on that one, so I'm kind of happy. That's cool. I think I'm gonna. I really do. I think I'm gonna move. I lived here, like I said, my whole life except for 3 years when I went to high school, where my mom still lives 4 hours away from here, a small little town. I'm not gonna be moving there though. I was there from grade 10 to 12. Then I came back here home for college, and I went to college twice. I have 2 college diplomas. I got my culinary management diploma, and I have my social service worker diploma, and I'm right still chef. But I got so much going on. I wish I could do it more, but I don't know. Either out west, either I got a. I don't know if you hear of wrestling, but there's a wrestler, Chris Jericho. He's from Winnipeg, Manitoba. It's 8-hour drive from here, 8.5-hour drive there. My sister and her family live there, so it's either 8 hours that way. I go west, and it's like a new state, 8 hours away, out west from where I am, and it's called Manitoba. It's a different it's called provinces in Canada, not states. Or I could stay in the same province, Ontario, and head towards Toronto. I don't know what way I'm going yet. If I go, I can't see me staying here the rest of my life. I'm not happy. So I've been wanting to move for like 5 years now, but no, I definitely have no reason to stay, pretty much, except my daughter. My daughter's going to university here, but if she decided to go with me, she could always transfer somewhere, right? They'll transfer credits over to other universities, so. Yeah, it's either, like, we get like 90-degree weather here in summertime. Like yesterday, it had to be 80 Fahrenheit. So, like, for 3 months out of the year, whippity dang, we get hot weather. And then it all goes to hell the rest of the year. Oh, she's at camp with her grandparents till tomorrow. So that's why, another reason why I'm streaming. Oh, look, there you go. There's your Cowboys about to whip my ass there, Rob. 85 to 80. I'm done. Might as well not even try. It's going to be another butcher. Stay tuned for the killing of the Giants. This should be a good one. Buckle up, buckle in. Yeah, you're kind of biased though. Go figure. I don't blame you, I would be too. Rob, you don't even have to cheer for them. Holy crap, I got loud. You don't even have to cheer for them, Rob. They're gonna win. Yeah, it's pretty. Just a bunch of ball fumbling. That's what it is. Yeah. Rob, you don't have to cheer for them, dude.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from
I'm a sucker for punishment. I keep coming back to lose on air. See, I got no shame, right? Pretty cool. I got no shame. I don't care. Whatever. I'll embarrass myself some more. Yeah, I really want to move, Miss Me. I really do. I really, really do. Like, more than this past year than ever, so. There's life beyond this crap, right?
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
Yeah, sure, rub it in some more. Rub it in some more. Oh, good God, help me. Why do I do this again? I should like be streaming this alone, like by myself in shame. But I got no shame, and here I am. Gotta like a guy with no shame. No dignity. I got no dignity left. I gave up. My dignity left me a year ago. I got nothing left. Oh, pushed him back. Whoa. Lost 2 yards.
Loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
And I like people watching. Is that could be even more weird, I guess, right? I like people watching.
Nothing but room to run.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive.
It did just take long for this chat to get off the rails, eh? That was quick. Welcome to Monster Factory Entertainment. Hello, anybody in the chat lurking and want to say hi. See, look, I did all those. Look, see that? I did all that stopping. They did one play and they get a touchdown. Slow golf clap. You like that? I stopped them in the run. They did one play, wide open. It's gonna be a long game. Buckle up, people.
And I don't know if that was scripted.
Why did I should open up my blinds and make this entertaining. If you guys only knew what I wasn't wearing right now, you guys would be blushing. Thank God the blinds are closed. Yeah. It's just the game. I'm used to it now.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The game is evil. This is one evil game. If you guys get frustrated easy and throw controllers and lose your shit, do not play this game. If you got no dignity left and you gave up on life, play the game. Put it online, like I did.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Someday when I accidentally put the camera on, that would be bad.
Take this up to about the 37.
Well, I would say, realistically, I'll take 40% of the blame. I'll take 40%, but it is 60% the game. So I do take some blame. I'll own to some of it.
And professionally, you can play him out wide, play him in the slot. He can return punts for you.
Yeah, see, I'm not a rage quitter. I got, like I said, I don't have much reason to live left, so. Meh.
Let's go. To throw on 2nd down. Holt, throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The numbers in last week's
I'll take 40. I'll take 40.
7 catches, 72 yards.
And that was a nice job there.
Yeah, his son. He's talking about his son. His son rage quits, not me. Like I said,
defenses had better focus on.
I've lost so much in my life. It's just a normal thing to me now. It's kind of sick, but.
A first down carry for Barkley. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Yeah.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because
what can you do? What can you do?
Defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking to throw on second down.
Holy crap! He freaking nailed him, man.
40 to the 39.
That was a new. That sucked, man. Like, I'm shocked he hung onto the ball there. I thought for sure it was going down. I'm like, that ball's so freaking flying out of there. Once again, he's talking about his son.
There's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them.
And he didn't hang on, and there we go.
These guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target.
Beckham couldn't hang on to the freaking ball. It'd be a long game. Oh, look at him go for a 56-yard field goal. Get out of here. Seriously? Yeah, what a great suggestion. Not happening. Not
the Giants
happening.
send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't
Mickey!
get it. All the way into the end
There you go. Your team's already kicking my ass, Mickey.
Now Dallas gets set to
How you
take
doing,
the
Mickey?
field.
Great to see you.
To make this a two-score advantage, had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up two
Oh,
scores here on
Mickey.
the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only...
Why isn't Mickey a mod? Oh, I know why you're not a mod. There. Yeah, they're like an 85. They're an 85 and I'm an 80, so yeah, it's not going so well. Like I said, I got no dignity left in life, so here I am losing in public.
I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they
let me guess, I got a face mask. Watch, face mask.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Mickey, did they take, when that crap hit the fan, did that happen at every channel? You're not like modded anymore, or what? I'm so confused right now. Felicia, welcome. How you doing? Great to see you. Little Sunday morning football.
A fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
I'm gonna play 2 games and get my ass kicked and leave. I usually just watch the side chat on my TV. I don't really watch on my iPad, so I didn't even realize you weren't a mod last time.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Smash that thumbs up button and watch me lose. I like playing the game, that's all. Only reason I'm here.
That last catch good for 8 yards.
I'm here to relax and chat and play some football. I need some football soon, man. I'm like Jones. I've been jonesing for like 6 weeks. Holy crap! Did you see him nail him? He went freaking flying. Of course, he got to hang on to his ball though, right? If I got hit like that, it'd be a fumble.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those.
Good stuff.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us he's being a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about.
So what are you planning today, Mickey? What are you doing? What's up, everybody? Felicia, what are you doing today? Oh, yeah, you got to lay before. You did say it, actually. Sorry. I'm still, like, half awake.
Complete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free.
Good luck and see you soon. Get back at her. Get her done. Get her done, Mickey. Thanks for stopping by.
Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando.
I had a cold shower earlier. It didn't help at all. Oh, I made him drop it. Thank God.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And an
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, Prescott stripped.
Oh!
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, holy crap, something went my way for once.
Never ceases to
Did you
amaze
guys see
me
that? That
because
did happen.
You would think there would never be a fumble.
Who knew?
From what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it.
I need some water.
Talk about it all
God.
the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Oh!
By the defense.
Haha! Try to get the running game going here. Try.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken.
Oh my God, a flag on me already? This game hates me.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the middle of the line.
So that just happened.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them.
First and 19.
Getting it done.
Oh.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. They've got it 1st and 10 following the fumble recovery. Following the fumble recovery, Holt. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it.
Well, that was successful, I would say. But I got 7 yards to go.
Offset some of the penalty yardage as it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation.
Oh, 6. I'm going to try to run it to the left. Because why not? Gotta get the running game going. Can't win a football game without a good running game. And I can't seem to get it going here.
And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
Looking to throw. Holt. It's caught. Beckham.
Not for a first down. I'm taking it.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective. Able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Back to throw. Holt.
So close, so close.
To the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And Ingram holds it in. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction, and was able to track the ball in another.
Looking to throw. Holt. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So 2nd and 8 here after the
Come
pass
on, Beck,
play
and
for
get
2
open.
yards on
To the
first
left.
down.
Oh.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle to Beckham. And he goes to yards. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress.
Bounced it off his helmet.
Scores today.
That was freaking funny.
Sometimes. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. But he will have the first down before he's tackled.
Oh, barely a first down.
What a methodical
yeah.
drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. In capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team.
Oh, nice block.
Let's get back out on the field and pick things up.
Nice.
We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this one.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Oh, nice.
Away from the pressure, the Giants get there. Frank Clark in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Just running up the clock now, eh? There you go. Good idea.
Final play of the half. Prescott, a dump off to Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. We have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 64 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Here we go now.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Back to throw. Home. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are in for 6.
I know a lot of coaches like to break their season into quarters, and how about the first 4 games for this guy? 3 touchdowns scored, really making his mark in the red zone here in the first month of the season.
Extra point attempt to come here. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Smash that thumbs up button for me if you can. I appreciate it.
That sails over the end line.
How you doing?
The
Hey,
Cowboys
Biggie. What's up? What's up?
for their first possession.
Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to Monster Factory Entertainment. Your little football as the New York Giants coach. How you doing?
Try and get things kick-started for them.
Thanks for stopping by, man.
You know, at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12
cool.
to 16. In the second half, you really
Can't wait for freaking football, eh, man? Holy crap. I've been waiting for, like, it's been bad for me for, like, 6 weeks. I'm like, come on. How many weeks left? 5? There's got to be 5 after this Sunday, or am I wrong? I think there's, like, 5. Sounds right.
13 yards picking up the first. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here.
Mickey's not here anymore. She's doing some flooring. She just stopped in for a quick hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome, Kennedy. Welcome, everybody. She just stopped in for a quick hello. She was doing some work. Yeah, sounds about right, eh? Pretty close anyway. 5 weeks.
Now the question is, can this offense
After
step
today.
up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Smash that thumbs up button for me. How you doing?
A first down carry by Elliott. And he takes this up right near the 3.
Playing some football himself. Got to get my football fix. I'm here for 2 games, so this is the first game. I'm going to do one more game, and then call it a day. Go do a Sunday. Go do some stuff. Good. Cool. She's not being rude to you. She's gone. She's doing putting some flooring in, helping. Just so you know, she's not being rude. I'm great. I'm just slowly waking up. Even though I had a shower and I've been up for like an hour and a half, just waking up.
and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
47. Line 8. 26. 26.
Prescott from the gun on third. And that is incomplete. Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. This one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, I missed the haul to Mickey too, man.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to
She's a good friend of me.
He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score.
No problem. Take care. I appreciate you stopping by, man.
All right, here we go. 39.
You know how to do this, man.
39.
Take care. See you soon.
They begin with a run by Barkley, and he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this
happy
case,
wife, happy life, man.
Coming up and making the big-time play.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
To throw on 2nd down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play
I'm
develop.
trying to get 3 yards running it. We'll see.
Defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to
There
make
it is.
something happen once he has the
He
ball
did
in
it.
his hands.
And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there.
Let's see if Shepard can get open here.
appear to be a run blitz.
Oh, sorry. It is Shepard. Yeah, it is Shepard. So the guy, the circle to the right, hopefully he'll get open.
Get ball.
Hopefully.
Looking to throw on 2nd.
There it is.
Hole. Throw
Oh, yeah.
Complete. It's Shepard. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter. So after 2 first downs, they get another.
You see him get Barkley to 100
100
yards here with this run.
A handoff to Barkley. And he'll be
I think he
brought
did it.
down at the 50 after a gain of
100 yards, 102.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things they consider safe.
Oh, we got stopped. Dead cold.
Times here today. This run's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, not a yard.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
And a hit jarred.
Oh, couldn't hang on to it.
It's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh, he nailed him. Holy crap.
At the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on third down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
Hey, here we go. Wide eight.
Prescott from the gun. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. Wide eight.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. Prescott now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide eight.
Prescott yet again. And his throw here's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. It's complete. Middle of the field to Humphries. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Prescott on 3rd and 2. Looking outside, and he's got a man. It's Weaver. Now the ball comes loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on. And that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed. And here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this next drive. And partner the defense, they were keyed in on him early, but his talent shining through as of late.
I like what you said about keyed in because it all started in their first meeting of game planning for this game, where they went over things with their team and said, oh, this is the guy we have to take out of the game. Make sure you get enough coverage on him, all the different defenses. Sometimes you run everything you've got in the first half, and they adjust in the second half and start to play better. It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham.
Oh, please tell me that was a face mask. That had to be a face
Here
mask.
come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Personal foul.
Yes.
Face mask. Defense.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th.
Automatic
Hard to
1st
believe.
down.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
4 down, check.
Again, it's Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run forward with Barkley. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Prescott to throw. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Prescott. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Tease Tabor.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. But I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
New York set to take the field. Getting down to the end here, they have a 2-score lead. Barely, but it's a 2-score lead, so that probably makes you as a coach feel a lot more comfortable right now, doesn't it, Charles?
It does, but it doesn't mean now you go out and run option or some kind of wild double reverse or anything like that. But you do know that if anything does go haywire...
And it sticks. Haha.
And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation.
And with that kneel down at the end of the game, partner, they now get to 3-1. This is a good football team we saw in this game.
It is indeed getting to 2 games above 500, and I know early on, while they said they wanted to win every game, they thought they would be solid with a 3-1 start, and here they are.
Yeah, you break your schedule up almost into quarters, every 4 games, and assess 3-1. Any team would take that.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very...
For the Giants, they're on a nice early roll as they move.
Well, look at that. I won. Well, holy crap. Game 2, let's do this. See how this one goes. Try my best again.
This is Madden 19. I'm the coach.
All right, Coach, first opened back in 2017. There's a look at the gleaming new Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the New York Giants and the Atlanta Falcons. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and it's not. That tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking to throw. Holt, throw left side, complete to Ingram. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The numbers in last week's contest for Ingram, 10 catches, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
All right, here we go.
To throw on 2nd down. Holt, they'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. 23 yards on the play.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Back to throw. Holt. And he finds a man on a crossing route. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the gun on third down. Holt. This is caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
So second and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. From the gun, Holt. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. So that one, a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it is permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give a better chance to lead the team that wins.
All right, here we go.
Now we're first carry for Melvin Gordon. And that closed
Nice stop, nice stop.
He gets it up only to about the 17. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They do, however, have a tough third and long coming up.
Hurry up, here we go.
He'll look to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 29 yards on third down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Lucky 56.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 44 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of the quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion. Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it twice. But I often think the second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory. So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. New York set to take the field. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the Raiders. You're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense, as that fell harmlessly to the ground. It's called Shepard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
Used to laugh back in the day.
How you doing?
Call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young,
Oh, that was a crappy run.
crafty veteran was simply a guy
This is my second game and then getting off.
Understands a little bit better.
Just had to play a little footy football. I'm missing it way too much. I need football. I need some football.
Right after this timeout.
I'm 3-1, by the way. How do you like that? Huh?
A reminder once we
Oh,
get
3 hours.
halftime, as we do all season,
I'm
we'll send it
3-1.
down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
With the new rookie quarterback, so there you go. He's changing the game here for me. At least I got a chance
The
now.
strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Hey, how you doing,
Situation.
Chef
How
Cruz?
about
What's
the
up?
corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
To throw on third down. Holt. Left side.
Oh, was that enough? Please tell me that was enough.
Taken down at the
Oh, it was enough.
But not before picking
Oh,
up
yeah.
the first. It's a pickup of 6.
It's not pretty, but
the
hey,
chains.
it was enough.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You
8 for 9 in passing. See? Holy crap. What an improvement in quarterback with a rookie.
Can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And it's caught. Beckham. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Gonna run it to the left here.
7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Saquon Barkley. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. And now before this first down, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Yeah. I like how you added yet, though. At least you're realistic. I'm 3-1 this season so far. My new season, I'm 3-1. Got a new rookie quarterback. So.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue line. Blue line.
Throwing on first down. Holt.
Did he hang on to it?
Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Oh, popped out. You gotta be shitting me.
Second down play. We'll get whistles and a timeout. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first.
I gotta get far enough to get a freaking field goal.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Come on, catch the ball, Ingram. Catch the ball.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Holt. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. And Ingram holds it in. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick here is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown.
Hell yeah.
Now at 10-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right?
Anybody joining me? This is my 2nd game. I won the first one. And,
right, no big plays given up.
I'm getting off after this. I got stuff to do.
Don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean? Break out that just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue line.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see that, really? That was funny. That was hilarious, actually. They made my guy trip over another guy. Oh, we'll go with that. We'll go with that.
Are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, before they get to the football, it's blocked.
They don't want it, boys. They don't want it. They don't want it.
As you've been watching, that's what the game does, right? Here's a block. Well. Holy crap. Look at that. Dang. I'll take it.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Takes a lot to surprise me.
Out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has that the game he expected? But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know
got a running game this season, got a freaking passing game. My defense is okay.
That's a good start for him.
Things are looking up.
Show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On the run, it's Barkley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Looking to throw on second down. Holt. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
All right, here we go.
On 3rd and 2. Holt. It's a short
Oh,
one
he
here,
freaking
to
nailed
tight
him.
end. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
To throw on second down. Holt. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. It's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Looking to throw. Holt. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both.
I'll be right back. I have to grab some water. I just drank a liter and more. Give me 1 minute.
With that exchange, you know, happy in quotes, of course. One
I'll
team
put some tunes on my.
within range.
Yeah,
the
baby.
other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
And they'll run it here. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Oh, look at the cat snapping. Do you hear the cat? Come here, Spice. Come on.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the short catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Back to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
Okay. I don't think so.
Receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well,
challenging that one.
You have competitors running around the field.
His foot was out. Watch. I challenged that one. 1.
And let's face it,
Oh, maybe. I don't know. His foot looked out to me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. His foot was out. That's bullshit, man.
It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
As a
Right.
coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice
Wow.
of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Frank Clark in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
Hurry up, here we go.
Down he
Green,
goes.
39. Green, 39.
They'll drop the throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could, and he will be hit from behind and run.
Oh, nailed him.
Now we talk
Dang.
about players blitzing all the time.
Oh, yes, that was awesome. Oh! Eat dirt there, buddy.
Didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and
Eat
stop.
dirt.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult.
Oh!
Anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Here's Matt Bosher now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is taken at the 15.
Oh, see? When he started hitting you like that, you know you're going to fumble it.
Give him 15.
When you get hits like that,
Giant football
it's just it's the game telling you you're gonna fumble it. So not good.
Saquon Barkley. And these numbers showing up on the screen, that's why he's their star. They kept him down for a little bit, couldn't keep him down for a full 4 quarters.
But what they were hoping for was a half of the game. If they could have shut it down at the half, they had done their job. But as you mentioned, a full 4 quarters, and the best, they always feel like they're one run away from changing the momentum or breaking something big, and we're starting to see that here in the second half. I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice
run it to the left, see what happens
to do
here.
their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to thank the guys on D.
Now it's Barkley. It's a
Well, hot down. Yeah, baby.
and all the way in.
Holy crap.
New York. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown now on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense
Wasn't pretty. He fell down and kept going. Nobody touched him. So you got to go back up. That was funny.
Because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Wow. What a freaking
extra
beast.
point forthcoming. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game. This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now back to throw. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
He'll drop to throw. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, a 22. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to throw here. Time for a break. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
3-19! 3-19!
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And it's caught over the middle. Hooper. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the
I'm surprised he even got him.
to the 3. A gain of 39 that time. And now whistles and a flag.
Offensive flag.
Got a jump here.
Encroachment. Defense.
Oh, defense. You gotta be kidding me.
So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting block.
The game knows when
Pistol to fire
it's
and go,
losing.
and he jumped a little bit too early.
Wow.
Leopard! Leopard!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I thought that was a touchdown. Wow.
Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath.
That was a touchdown.
Might have been off.
No wonder booth review. That was a touchdown. His feet were in. I was watching.
Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the
Watch.
leg's still there. This has been a tough
Pull
game.
it in. Did he have control of the ball? Control. Both feet are in. He toe tapped. It's a touchdown. Yeah.
After review of the play, the
Oh.
ruling on the field is reversed.
And it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides have thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
False start. Offense.
So now what do you do as it comes back to the 7?
I think you stick with your strategy. You've already told your team you're going for 2. You dial up a different play. The only saving grace, a bit more room to operate if you're deciding to throw the ball.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And New York set to take the field. They have the lead. Still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now. Just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Come on, get open, Beckham.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, come on.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. How good has he been throwing the football, though? Despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And, Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
Well, the Falcons going to use
Oh, he hung on to it.
And they'll be
Yes.
disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Holt over the middle to Beckham. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Holt. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield, and you just continue to harass the receivers,
Nice.
harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road. But they picked up a little bit of yardage there. Now,
run out the clock, baby. Run out the clock and get 2 wins in a row. When's the last time I could say that? There's 2 W's today. Well, well, well. Looky what we have here. Things are changing for the Giants.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach in a previous stop telling me, if you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Giants, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
4-1. Look at that. See y'all next time. Peace. Later. Thanks, man. I'm going to set up next week so I'm ready to play. Save it. Week 5. I'm going to go see who the hell is available in free agency. Just, why not? Take a looky here. 78's the best? Oh, okay. I'm good. Save this and get the hell out of here. See you all next time, everybody. See you tomorrow for Monster Factory Wrestling. Crip Brand. The debut of Mickey XOXO and Amy Moore in a tag team. The Dream Team, if you will. Stay tuned. Go check out the Altered Arcade later on. He's got a show in I guess just a little bit over an hour, I'm guessing. Peace.